Someone else comments.
もうお前らのいたずらにはうんざりだよ。いつも俺をからかう方法ばっかり考えてるんだろう。
He that jokes around and frowns. People laugh.
それから今日は体育館の方で何かトラブルがあったと聞いたが。
Oh wait. Yeah, that's gonna be like starting some shit music. Complaining that their living space is too small. What? Wow, that is some shit. That is some fucking bullshit. It's like I'm not hearing it. It's like people. I'm gonna say this as calmly as possible. We are in the apocalypse, and in the apocalypse, we have to make certain sacrifices so that we can live somewhat comfortable lives. And one such sacrifice that we have to make in the apocalypse is living space. We're going to be living on top of each other like one of those small ass hotels where it's like just like a fucking box. You live in a box, basically. Yeah, we are like on each other right now, and we're gonna have even more people on us in the future. So if you're complaining about your living space now, I mean, in a few days when the people from the hospital come over, yeah, you're gonna even complain even more. So if you don't like the way things are set up here, you can take your asses out there in the wilderness to fend for yourselves. Maybe join a raid party or a scavenger group. After they have a way with your girlfriend, maybe they'll decide to let you join up. Sorry. Sorry. Got a little lost there.
スペースが足りなくて子供がむずがってるって話か？はい、よく話して納得してもらいましたが。そうか。みんなも気がついてると思うが、特に子供がいるような家庭はどこも神経質になってる。守るべきものがあるとやっぱりいろいろと辛いことがあるんだろう。そんな時は我々の方が感情的になってはいけない。彼らの言い分をよく聞いて、譲れない問題の場合は根気よく納得してもらうまで説明するんだ。説得しようと思っちゃダメだぞ。説明をするんだ。わかるな？我慢するなら我々だからな。運営部の人間は自分の体以外何にもない人ばっかりですからね。
With that, I realized that everyone has one thing in common, which is that everyone came here alone. There's no one here who's a father or a spouse. You can say that most of us lived alone because we were students. その通りだ。それはそれで問題もあるが、気楽なもんさ。だけど辛いこともあるだろう。もしお前たちが誰にも言えない悩み事や苦しいことがあったなら、遠慮なく俺に相談してくれよ。恋の悩みから性の悩みまで何でも親身になって乗ってやろうじゃないか。 Love, sex, drugs. It's like, I got a chem addiction and also an addiction to killing shit. You know, every time I have a sword in my hands, it's like things just seem so right. And when that sword is drenched in the blood of my enemies, oh my god, it is so fucking euphoric. Oh my, I can't explain you how it feels. Okay, now moving on.
恋から性までって全然何でもじゃないですよ。すごくセクハラっぽい方向に使ってますよ。
In the apocalypse, there's no such thing. A woman objects.
It's like this one man said in Battlestar Galactica when he was raping the crap out of the Cylon. And he was like to like another like officer, he's like, dude, you can't rape a machine. It was like, whoa. That was some dark ass shit. And then a few episodes later, that same Cylon actually blew herself up on Cloud 9, and oh my god, that was wow. That was some really serious shit. So, Battlestar. Groundbreaking. I watch a lot of fucked up shit, by the way, so yeah.
わかった。じゃあ他のことも強化する。
He doesn't sound regretful.
だいたい日田さんなんかどうせ腹いっぱい飯食ってたっぷり寝ろとしか言わないでしょ。
なんでわかったんだ？
Can you read my
俺の
mind?
心が読めるの
What
か。
kind of jutsu is this? Hida-san makes a surprised expression, and everybody laughs.
とにかくだな。
Hida-san coughs.
これからちょっと避難所の中が不安定になるだろうが、我々まで混乱してしまってはどうしようもない。避難者が困っている時に適切な指示ができるように普段からしっかりと相談し合っておこう。わからないことや不安なことがあったら一人で抱え込まないで誰かと相談するんだ。
I got a question. This is like towards Tanomura. And, dude, I noticed your sword there, and I was kind of wondering, do you have another one? Or like a shorter blade? You know, come on. I mean, if you have a sword, you have like the other part to it, right? You know, the, backup blade? I mean, that could be really useful, man. Come on, you holding it out, man. Don't tell me during like the earthquake, the only thing you grabbed was the sword, and you didn't grab like the, you know, complementary blade that went along with it. So, come on, Tanomura. Or, better yet, maybe we can swing by his dojo, go inside, and retrieve a few things, you know? Maybe? I mean, come on, we can't let good swords go to waste. I mean, sure, they've been in water, and they're probably rusted, but, you know, maybe one of them kind of survived or something. You know, you never know.
Hi. Hi.
わかりました。言いたいことはそれくらいだな。明日もよろしく。
The meeting ends and people start chatting.
アマコくんってあの教授のゼミだったの？私もあそこと迷ってたんだよね。学校どうなっちゃったのかな。
What the hell are you talking about?
アマコさん指きれい。ピアノやってるの？本当？それっぽい。
田村さん、俺も小さい時剣道やってましたよ。田村さん家の道場に行ってたやつもいるな。
Kaneki?
覚えてます？
Kaneki? Oh no, it's not him. Man, all he wanted was a date. After that, his life became so fucked up. Oh man, that is a trip and a half. I mean, that is some shit to happen to you, really. I think that's like the most fucked up I've seen any anime character get. I don't know. Who's more fucked up in your opinion? Kaneki or Shinji? Is that Kaneki from basically Tokyo Ghoul, or Shinji from Evangelion? Or is there someone even more fucked up than you that you could think of? Well, actually, I think it was like Kaneki because his hair actually turned white, and kind of did some research on it, and basically a YouTuber actually talked about it, and they said like your hair only goes white, or like if you have like naturally like naturally color hair and it goes white or it turns white, that's basically because you're under extreme stress. So maybe that's what like presidents do. It's like when they go into the White House or when you're elected to the White House, basically their hair is like, like just like, full of color. But then when they come out after they're like 1 or 2 terms, basically their hair is like just gray. Because that is like an extremely stressful job. It's like an extreme levels of stress, if like prolonged levels of extreme stress can actually do that to your hair. It's like, wow. Damn, Tokyo Ghoul. That's such a good anime. First season was somewhat decent, but heavily censored. Second season was alright. Nothing to write home about. Except the ending. That last episode in Route A was like, yeah, that was something special. Okay.
やっぱりサバの空気っていうか雰囲気パワープレイ推奨って感じでギスギスしすぎてるよ。俺なんかもっとまたりとした方が性に合っててね。クワガタ君はどこのサバで
I get tired since there are lots of people. My body is dead tired, and I can't really think either. I say something appropriate and leave. Once I leave the company canopy, the snow is stronger than I thought and falls into my shoulders. Do 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 do. Max Payne. Say, I am Max Payne. My wife and daughter were murdered. It has something to do with the designer drug V. Okay, moving on. I look in the distance, and the ruin is quietly sitting in the dark. It's so dark that I can't really see it. Cheerful voices can be heard from under the canopy, and I suddenly get cold. I'm isolated. I get restless while walking to the gym where a lot of people are. So I stop. I watch as my breath turns white in the light. Sasaki?
Hamako-san?
Yukachi? I look in the gym's direction at the voice. Sasaki-san is standing at the entrance and waving at me. She has a big smile on her face. I'm reflecting in the snow. That sword would be like almost perfect. She comes down a few steps, taking my hand, and kisses my whoa. Say, whoa, slow down. I can't put the moves on you in a public place like this. She takes my hand and kisses my cheek. Whoa, cheeky. Night, G. Yeah, it's kind of hard to type with one hand and like kind of make notes as you're going along. Oh, I gotta minimize that. She's smiling happily. All right. I'm carrying dried laundry through the crumbling hospital. It's snowing outside, so we're hanging the huge amounts of laundry indoors. But it's been neglected because people are so busy. I carry so much that it blocks my view and I stagger. When I pass in front of an examination room, I hear sounds from within. I peek inside. The room is filled with traces of disaster. Many pieces of equipment have been overturned. but the desk is organized and Dr. Kakizaki is sitting and writing something there. In his ears are earphones, which are connected to a portable CD player. Gee, I wonder what he's listening to. There, gee, it needs to be. Let's see. Let's make it cool. He's listening to the soundtrack to Titanic. He notices that I'm looking and looks up. He takes off his earphones.
何か用かね。
通りかかったものですから。それ、くるみ割り人形ですね。
The music I hear from the earphones is a popular musical composition by Tchaikovsky. He looks at the earphones in his hand. You have really good ears for a spy. He remembers this guy will make an awesome bad guy because he has that voice. That one bad guy voice that sounds like really badass. It's like, yeah.
それより府長の方が夕食をとってほしいと先生を探していましたよ。
いらないと伝えておいてくれ。私は今忙しいんだ。
He reaches for his earphones.
昨日から何も食べていない
So
んだ
what's
そう
it
で
to
すね。
you? But he's concentrating on the document and doesn't even lift his face. According to the head nurse, he's working constantly without eating or resting. The head nurse was angry and said that she would scold him, but I think she would get the same result I did, considering him. His will is resolute. I give up and walk away from the door. I hear something collapse in the room. Ah, damn, he fell over. So, oh shit. I head back and look inside the room. Kakizaki has fallen off his chair and is lying on top of the scattered documents. I'll put the laundry down and run to him. He's like, shit, I can't control it. Damn it. He's working himself to death, man, come on. Say, you're a good doctor, but you're not God. He looks up at me and speaks to me in a hoarse voice. I had noticed before due to the darkness of the room, but looking at him up close, I could see heavy bags under his eyes, kind of like me. I take the pen light I always carry with me and shine it in his face. He looks obviously pale and has bloodshot eyes. That's bright.
眩しいじゃないか。
He winces.
失礼します。
I raise his upper body.
問題ない。ちょっと貧血を起
His
こし
eyes
た
are
だけだ。
obviously unfocused. He's trying to get up, but his legs seem to be out of strength. They only kick the ground ineffectively. I lift him and carry him on my back. It seems he wants to resist, but he doesn't even have the strength for that. His hands barely move. I stand up and I stagger due to our combined weight. I put my hand down the desk. The earphones in front of me are still playing music. Oh, this shit better not be copyrighted. Man, what the fuck? Since Kakizaki is tall, I kind of drag his legs and as I carry him out the room. Oh, thank God. It's like, YouTube's like, we're sorry. We're going to flag your shit. Oh my God, come on. I know you want a sense of realism, but damn it. I lay him on the long black bench in the hallway. I then head out the hospital. stop a nurse in front of me and explain the situation. The nurse calls for a doctor who diagnoses him with overwork. Overwork administers an intravenous drip, and puts a blanket over him. The nurse and I stay and talk about whether we should move him to a warmer place, and whether we should take him if we do move him. That's when Kakizaki regains consciousness. You should take him to the hot springs. Dude, you look really fucked up. Just a personal observation. Look at me, I'm trying to look badass. Like, yeah, things got fucked up. Seriously, I will look good with it. Seriously, Amako will look good with a sword. Especially, like, on his back or something. Like, not probably on his back, probably on the side, like, under his coat. Because he's, like, wearing black, man. Look at him, he's wearing jet black clothes, and it's like... a sword would just complement that, like, tremendously. Damn it, Tanomura, why are you so cool? Alright. He looks up at the intravenous drip with wonder. The nurse talks as if giving an excuse. That dude's like super hardcore. He's like, I can fix myself, damn it. No offense, Amako, but you kind of look like death. I mean, yeah, the black clothes, the black hair, it's not really befitting of a pianist. I mean, but that's just my opinion. I mean, he looks like a debt dealer from like Underworld. He tries to raise his body, but his head only raises a bit.
僕はきっとここで院長先生の回復を手伝うのが一番有意義な行動でしょう。外にいてもあまり役に立ちませんから。あとは僕に任せて、あなたは言ってください。
The nurse, who has been watching the event, hands me the porridge. She prepared for Kakizaki. She leaves the building. Damn. It's like she didn't just leave the room. She left the entire fucking building. Holy shit. Okay. I stir the steaming porridge with the spoon. He's like, what do you think? He shakes his head.
このところどうも戻してしまっていかん。荒野の白バカマというのはこういうことだな。体に力が入らんのだ。
Oh dear. Yep, I see where this is going.
それはどっちかというと医者の不養生ですね。
まったくその通りだ。実に宦官の至りだ。
He smiles in self-derision. Kudos for the vocabulary lesson.
私は少し休むよ。君はもう言ってくれて構わない。
いや、任せてもらうと看護婦さんに約束したからには中途半端はできません。それにちょっと質問してもいいですか？
なんだね。
さっき院長が聞いていた演奏のことなんですが。
なんだ。若いのにクラシックに興味があるのか。
Wow, that is so wait, never mind.
ええ、まああれ指揮をしていたのは誰ですか？
日本人で天子和樹という人だが、 有名だ
He's
が
Japanese
知ってる
called
かね
Amako Kazuki. Kazuki. Is that Kazuki? Kazuki? He's famous. Do you know him? So if I'm that famous, why don't you just oh wait, he probably doesn't show I don't know. It's like, okay. You say, yo, I'm that dude. That's the dude with the dude. And he's like, dude.
知ってます。やっぱり演奏がそうだと思ったんです。教えてくれてありがとうございました。
君はクラシックに詳しいのか？
He knows his area on the block.
ええ。それに僕もよく知ってる音楽家ですから。
珍しい若者だな。
You know what would be funny if he tells him he's actually Amako Kazuki himself, and that guy just ends up having a heart attack from shock. It's not funny, but you know it could happen. You know.
Amako Tsukasa と言います。
It's like, I'm sorry, I forget. Well, I know his last name was Tsukasa loosely. Amako Tsukasa. Oh, so yeah, I forgot their names. So the last name is the first name of the last name. Well, the last name is the first name, and the first name is the last name. So his name is Tsukasa Amako. And okay, so that was his father.
Amako.
そうです。父は天子和樹です。
驚いたな。本当か？
本当です。
Oh, Kakizaki ponders for a while.
だとしたら、私はかつて君の演奏を聞いたことがある。
No way!
まさか。
本当だと思う。君はピアノが弾けるだろう。
ええ。ですが、僕が最後に人前で演奏したのは、今からもう10年くらい前のことですよ。人違いだと思います。
それで何もおかしくない。今から、12年前になるだろう。その時、君はウィーンにいたはずだ。
あ、確かにそうです。
私はそこで聞いたのだ。
でも僕がウィーンで弾いていたのは
あの薄暗いレストランで聞いたのだよ。
ああ、確かに僕はそうでした。じゃあきっと本当でしょう。驚きました。
懐かしいな。君の演奏は今でもよく覚えている。
そうですか。
そうだと思う。しかしなぜ君は今こんな片田舎にいるんだ。ここには音楽学校もオーケストラもないぞ。
Escape a world gone mad from the apocalypse. But just when I got out, it pulled me back in. Now here I am, standing before you in all black, with no sword. Thanks, Tanomura. You selfish bastard.
今は大学生をしています。
なんだ、ピアニストになれなかったのか。私にはとても素晴らしい才能の持ち主のように思えたのだが。
Did I ever tell you about the Gantz project and how I was a part of it? No? Well, they actually made a manga about it. You know, it's quite a compelling read. And I heard they finished it. So, yeah.
ええ、なれませんでした。
がっかりだな。
すみません。
He grows silent.
どうも本当にがっかりしてるみたいですね。
ああ、君の演奏には特別な思い入れがあったからな。
Exactly.
どういうことですか？
誰かにこの話をすることがあるとは思っていなかったが、まあ本人が相手ならば話しておくのも悪くないだろう。
12 years ago. That was back when I had just turned 30. I was studying abroad in Germany. I was trying to become a researcher instead of a doctor back then. I prefer facing diseases instead of patients. Patients eventually die, even if you can't save them for the time being. But excellent research lives forever. I thought that research was a better job. It's just like Highlander. Alright, so it's been a little bit over an hour. So I'm going to take a quick break and probably just punch out these 2 sets for tomorrow if I'm kind of feeling up to it. So, until then, this is our Strain signing out before we head back into another flashback sequence. Hopefully this one will have the L where we actually get to see Amako actually play a little bit. Play a little jingle here and there. So until then, this is our Strain saying, see you when I see you.